I'm going spearfishing in some secret zones where the lava met the water. Then we're gonna hike through the jungle and my homie's gonna show me where the lava took his house and the whole neighborhood. So let's go check them out. Shee-hoo! As soon as I jumped in, I spotted a monster taco. I don't really go after these guys, but Brother Z loves them, so I pointed them out for him. And he's down here now trying to go in for the little tickle sesh, try and tickle this guy out of here.
Alright, you're good. You got him.
We start swimming out to the depths. And I noticed something flashing on the bottom. So I take a drop to investigate. And turns out it's a brand new pair of some designer surf shorts. My size too, so I'm freaking all stoked right here. Gonna have to add these guys to my collection. Brother Z is chumming up some of the guts and the ink sac from the taco. Gonna try and bring in some bangers. I spot a red veke behind me on the bottom there. There's some nice munu and moo in front of me, but they're definitely keeping their distance. So I whip them around and line up on that veke. We got a nice bag here of Z's fish frames. So I start busting them up, hoping to bring something in. Brother Z takes a drop and he got a nice umilu right there. I don't see anything whacking the chum, so I take a drop to investigate the bottom. Bango, I spot 2 fat ukus on the way down, and they're not even whacking the chum. They're way more curious and interested in me, and that's just the way I like it. I get down to the bottom, and as soon as I peek up, I can see her coming in. So I get into my uku hunting phase. Now I notice it's 3 sweeties. I call her over, and they start heading my way to come check me out. This is the worst thing that has happened to me in 2023. I was so confident I was going to get the stone shot, but I ended up aiming just a tad bit too high. The middle of the spear ends up bouncing off her back. My next drop, I just go straight down to the bottom and just start crying. I snap out of it and I see a moo off into the distance. I throw some spit out there to see if I can bring him in. He starts coming in, but I'm not really that interested anymore. A couple of milus swim by and I just head up to the surface.
Ah, yeah, nice move. Not bad. 83 feet there, it's a little deeper. Woo.
Nothing's been whacking the chum, and it's kind of dead on the bottom. Nothing to my right. There's a blue uhu in front of me. But when I peek to my left, I see a uku cruising. Now I'm freaking out because I got to make this big gun swing movement, and I don't want to scare her off. I think she was part of the 3 Sweetie crew that I shot at earlier. This time I am laser focused on my aim, and I just go for the gill plate shot instead of the stone shot. I got a puhi in the front and a mono in the back. Puhi in the front and a mono in the back. I chora puhi to shaka, and I gotta go flex on this guy for eyeing out my uku. This is my kui so far. Some super sick designer surf shorts with nice uku and a beautiful red veke. Z's kui, he gave a nice he'e for milu and a nice move for din din. He's busting up the rest of the chum, but nothing really is coming in, so I started doing the taco dance while Z is breathing up. And bango, it brings in a fat kamanu. So we got plenty grinds for the week, and we head in. Brother Z takes me to his old house and neighborhood that got completely covered in lava. Pele's grounds. Hawaiian style, huh? Through the king grass.
I'll take this over an hour-long hike at midnight to keep some crumbling lava rock, though. Ready to go. Everyone's got the schedule and ready to go.
This used to be his road to his house. It's all overgrown now. Whoa.
The house is over that way.
So this was your old neighborhood, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Be all just lush jungle and nice houses. We got tossed up on the rock.
To walk on.
Oh It was tough.
Bro, this is such dangerous ground. So sharp, lava rock. And this guy's just chomping around on his bare feet. Holy sh. I mean, look at that.
Glass.
Everything just crumbles.
This was my house.
So this was Leilani Estates. In 2018, the lava came and took over.
Yeah, I bought the property in 2014. Lava opened up and we had to run and I lost it all.
How big was this neighborhood when it got destroyed?
I'd seen the hundreds.
All of this right here, all this lava rock was all Leilani Estates?
Yep.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, all just like rich development, like beautiful houses, gardens, paved roads, really well manicured, people walking dogs, and now it's this.
This right here is leftover from one house. Pretty crazy. How did you find out that the lava was coming and it was headed towards your house?
It started with the earthquakes. We had that real big one that hit and a couple smaller ones. So we knew something was happening, and then I was actually working in Hilo at the time, and someone said, oh, there's fissures that opened up in Leilani and it's heading northeast. I looked on a map real quick and I was like, it's already gone. So by the time I found out about Fissure 8, my property was already buried under the river that just runs right over it.
Nuts, bro. It's so surreal coming out here and seeing what Leilani Estates used to be, and now it's just absolutely covered in lava.
So I ended up buying a house in Orchidland. Now I have 3 acres instead of 1, and I run a gym called BMS Strength Training, a private strength training studio in my backyard that I built. That's what I do full time.
Yeah, and if you want to get some HAMMAH feet like this guy, he walked out here on those bad boys. You can hit him up on Instagram. So the lava hit and it went all the way down to the ocean, and that's where Brada took me to his secret zone down there where we've got all that nice fish. Oh, this thing's soggy, bro. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Dude. Let's walk into the jungle. But I landed. Oh my god. What, itchy? Small kind itchy. Oh wow.
Nothing. Leather.
The way I met Brada Z was asked him if he could help me out with my back injury. He asked me if I could help him out with some diving. So I took him out diving and he actually hit a bunch of PBs on his bottom times. How did you feel about the dive session?
Probably the biggest advancement, biggest jump that I've made in years. Just by watching Jason, how smooth and efficient everything was, learned a lot. And then along the way, just giving me little pointers.
And you hit some PBs?
I hit over 10 PBs. So I never hit 2 minutes before on my watch. And I'm consistently hitting over 2 minutes now.
Now we're at his gym and he's gonna train me and show me some proper techniques.
So for fixing low back, my go-to is Dr. Stuart McGill's Big 3 for low back pain. This works through tension, alignment, breath control, and how to redirect where your body's holding tension in your back. Press through your heel and reach as far as you can. Press straight back with your donkey kick in the wall. Yeah, press. Press up into my hand. There you go. Little sips of air. So the most fundamental pattern that a human has, the strongest pattern, is called the hinge. So for the rest of your life, you're gonna pick things up in a hinge pattern. Never with your back again. Yeah, a couple years ago, landed a 102-pound ahi with a reef gun. So I decided I need a bigger gun for landing bigger fish. So I built a 125 double roller from scratch into my wood shop. It made out of Purple Heart and African Wenge.
That thing's a beast, bro. That thing's a tank.
Yeah, it's got a lot of power. It's real smooth too.
Yeah.
Oh man, my back feels so much better already. Really interesting stuff he was teaching me about the hinge and proper technique. My whole life I've been using my body and my back pretty incorrectly, and my accident just took it over the top. So really cool stuff. Thank you so much, Brother Z. But now it's time to go do something with that fish. I chopped up that uku, so we got some delicious uku sashimi. And I'm sharing it with y'all's favorite hottie in all of Hawaii.
Gee.
We got a feast going on here to refuel all that mana that I used up today after such a long day.
Mmm, delicious. The best.
Oh, check out these new shorts I just bought. I got them straight off of Gucci.com. $500. They come all faded like this because it's the hottest new trend in New York City right now. Oh man, I gotta try this sweet potato pie. Marshmallow on top. With some cinnamon and butter, it just melts in your mouth. Well, I'm gonna pound this food. I'm starving. Mahalos for watching, huh? Cheers!